Well, welcome. I'm actually here with Steve Carter from JVC. I'm really quite excited actually because this is the UK launch of something really special in terms of the projector lineup that you've got. 3D obviously is out there in the marketplace, but these are just a little bit special. Perhaps you can give us a bit more of an overview of what we can expect.
Okay, so when you're looking at 3D, you get a reduced brightness basically because of the glasses. So overall, you're going to need a brighter light source.
Yeah.
So on all the models this year, we've increased the light output up to 1300 lumens. But if you've increased the light output, that then means you need to change a few other things. So
yeah, brightness is not necessarily better.
Exactly. So in this instance, we've changed the optical engine, we've changed the lenses, and obviously bigger light source, more heat. So we've changed the cooling. So that whole projector's been totally redesigned. But this gives us great benefits, not just only for 3D imagery, but for 2D imagery.
Yeah.
So we feel that we have an excellent 2D projector, and we have the additional benefit of the fact that we can play back 3D.
Yeah, it's quite important for many of the customers who, obviously 3D's there for the future. If they're already early adopters, that's great. But obviously 2D is still a lot of source media.
Yes.
And in that sense, the quality of this projector on 2D is fantastic.
So with the benefits of having the brighter light source, we then have increased contrast. So when looking at all the three models in the lineup, our entry-level model has 50,000 to 1 contrast ratio. Now if you compare that to last year's, or I should say this year's range, 50,000 to 1 was at mid-level. So we're now saying leading product, 50,000 to 1 native contrast. And then you're looking at step up to the mid-range model is 70,000 to 1 native contrast. And the flagship model, called the X9, will be 100,000 to 1 native contrast. And we're very proud of that fact.
That's a serious output actually, but it's not also just the contrast. The colour balance and everything, what we've seen is superb. And of course the advantage of projectors in terms of 3D is of course the larger screen.
Yeah.
The far more natural the 3D appears to be.
Well, if you think about it, most consumers that get involved in the whole 3D experience will pay their money, they'll go to the cinema, and that's how they are born into the 3D environment. Right. So it just feels natural to actually have that same experience at home on a large screen, in a large screen environment once again. So we're very proud of the fact, and we'll be launching all 3 units with an emitter in the box and 2 pairs of glasses. And as I said, in terms of connectivity, it would be all on the back, and it would be HDMI 1.4 as you require, and twin HDMI on the back, and all the extra connections that you'd expect at this sort of level.
That's fantastic. Can't wait to see it again in action. Steve, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Terry.